Orchids are gorgeous, especially when they have flowers on them. Flowers are seen in variety of colors, shades, size and structures. Each of them are unique and vibrant in their own way and adds an extra element or look and feel to your garden, your balcony or wherever you place them. But what is the condition after the flower goes? Do you wait for a long time to see them rebloom and at last lose your hope since your plants are not performing as though you expected? So here in this video I am sharing few tips to trigger your orchids to rebloom. If you are watching our channel for first time, please consider subscribing and put on the notifications so as not to miss any upcoming videos. There are many factors which affects the growth and flowering of orchids. Here in this video I am not going too deep into the different varieties but will be discussing the overall factors which affects the orchids as well. First and the most important factor is the amount of light your plant gets. Neither too much nor too little. Most orchids will refuse to bloom if they are not getting sufficient light. And an important thing is, do not place your plants in direct sunlight. Place your plants under shade net or places of indirect sunlight. And one more thing, if you are not sure or not able to find whether your plants are getting appropriate light, then you can take the leaf color as your guide. That is, if your plants are not getting enough light, then the leaves will appear dark green color and will have an oily texture. On the other side, if your plant gets the recommended light, then the leaves will have parrot green color and in some cases you will be able to notice the stripes appearing on stems. So by checking the color of leaf, you can make sure whether your plants are getting enough light or not. Different varieties prefer different amount of light. For example, Dendrobiums prefer 50% sunlight whereas Phalaenopsis prefer only 25%. Humidity plays an important role in growth and flowering of plants. Orchids must be kept in well humid and well ventilated places. Another factor is watering. Giving adequate amount of water for your plant is important. And always take care that you do not overwater your plants, because it can cause adverse impact on your plants and may even kill the orchid roots. So before watering, check whether the medium is moist or dry. Touch the medium and if the medium appears to be sticky or moist, then your plant is having the water needed, so no need to water them. Instead, if the medium appears dry, go on and water them. Also, it is advised not to water on the flowers as it may reduce the lifespan of flowers. Some people have the tendency of placing ice cubes in the pot. So that is not good for the plant, so avoid placing ice cubes in the pot. Cut off the older flower spikes. Trim the flower spike at the base just below the last flower. You can use scissors or anything which is sharp. Cutting the older flower spikes will trigger your orchid to rebloom much faster. Another important tip is to feed your orchid. Give your plants fertilizer at least once in a month. You can use organic as well as chemical fertilizers. Organic fertilizer like Panchagavya has good effect on growth and flowering. Usage of chemical fertilizers will boost the flowering capacity. You can use the NPK 2 gram per 1 liter of water and spray it once in a week. We have done detailed video on how to manure orchids. I will put the link in description box. You can check it out for more information. Next tip is to repot your plants. When the plant grows, you should check whether the roots are getting proper ventilation. If you find the roots are growing in your pot, then repot them carefully. I will put the link on how to repot orchids in description box. If you find any of these tips helpful for your plants, please like, share and comment your views. Thank you and see you in next video.